What's up everybody, welcome to the Taste of Outdoors. Today we're going to review the top 4 instant pop-up tents for the year of 2025. We're going to be reviewing them for their setup time, space, weight and price. So come on, let's check them out. Alright, let's start with our Ozark Trail 6-person instant cabin tent. This comes in its own sack, which makes it easier to transport. Now I'm going to show you how easy it is to set this thing up. The first thing you need to do is open this tent up and lay it flat on the ground. In this design, the entire frame is connected to the center of the tent. Now all you have to do is take these poles and start extending them, stretch them. As soon as you start stretching them, all these poles are going to start locking in place. To extend the poles, hold this down and start pulling it up. You'll feel a click, that means the pole has been locked in its place. Now do this for all 4 sides. It took me about 2 minutes to set this up from start to finish. Now additionally, the tent comes with these tent stakes. So if you're in a windy area or if you want to stake down your tent, take the guy line, twist it a few times, open up a loop, take the tent stake, put it in and stake it down. Just push it in. At this point, your tent has been anchored down pretty well. And if you look under here, there's a mesh for extra ventilation. Now let me show you on the inside. The tent alone on the inside is about 10 feet by 9 feet and sleeps about 6 healthy individuals. So there's plenty of room in this tent. I'm 6'3" and there's plenty of room in this tent. If there's a clear sky and you're trying to stargaze, this is a perfect tent for you because it has a huge skylight. And if it's a cloudy and overcast day, you can put a rainfly on it and you can stay totally dry inside here. One of the good features about this tent is it is equipped with LED power lights on the inside that can run on any solar power or any power bank. Only thing to keep in mind is that this tent weighs around 15 to 20 pounds. Next up is our Coleman 4-person tent. The design for this tent is pretty much the same as the Ozark Trail and sets up exactly the same. But I'm still going to show you how to set it up. Same concept as the other tent. Open it up, lay it flat on the ground first. Now once you're done doing that, hold the centerpiece and pull it up. Once the centerpiece is up, start pulling the poles until you hear a click. There you go. Once all the poles are extended and in place, this is what it should look like. The next thing you want to do is start evening out the ground cover so that you can start putting the stakes in. As you can see, this is slightly smaller than the other tent because it's a 4-person tent and it's more rectangular than it's a square. As far as the ventilation goes, there's an air vent up here and there's one on each side. So this is the air vent 1 and that's the air vent number 2. If anybody's over 6 foot tall, I recommend sleeping diagonally. And there's plenty of room when you do that. In my humble opinion, this can sleep up to 2 large adults and or 4 kids. You may be able to squeeze up to 3 adults in here, but it might be a little bit tight. Next up is our Fanttik Outdoors 4-person tent. Let's set this up. Same thing, open it up, lay it flat on the ground first. Step number 2, hold the center, pull it up. Once you have the center up, step number 3, start extending the poles until you hear a click. Like all the tents before, this one has air ventilations on the top, in the front, and on the sides, and also comes with a zipped door. Now comparing the Fanttik 4-person tent and the Coleman 4-person tent, I can already tell you that this tent is significantly larger than the other one. Let's take a look inside. As I've said, there's a skylight up here, there's vents on all 4 sides, and there's also an additional vent on the bottom here, which is huge when you're camping out in hot Texas weather. All tents that I've shown so far comes with some sort of a storage pouch, and this has 2 on either side. And as far as the space goes, anybody over 6 foot tall can sleep in either direction. As you can see, I have my hands extended all the way and there's still a lot of room left. I think this can easily fit 3 adults comfortably. 4, it might be a little tight, but not too bad. One thing I like about this tent is it comes with an additional ground cover. This is a great plus if you're sleeping on surfaces that might have anything sharp. Now, like all the other tents, this tent also comes with a rainfly. I'm going to show you how to set up a rainfly on this tent, and it's going to be the same on all the 4 tents that I'm going to show today. Open the rainfly up. Take the rainfly and put it on top first. Once you have covered the top with the rainfly, take the hooks at the end of the line. There's another loop equipped with the tent. Just put it in there and do it on all 4 sides. I'm going to take this, put it in the loop. That's it. Now this rainfly also comes with an extra paracord. So if you're in a windy area, all you got to do is take the paracord, wrap it around the stake and put it in the ground to act as an extra anchor. All right, the next one is our Amazon Basics 4-person tent. Now I'm very curious to take a look at how this tent is. the best way to open up any tent is to put it on the ground, lay it flat. This one's more of a manual instead of an instant pop-up tent. What I mean is it comes with a separate set of poles that you need to attach to the tent to set it up. So I'm just going to stop talking and show you guys how to do it. One good thing about these poles is they come with elastic in it. All you got to do is straighten it out and it's automatically going to go in its own slot. This is super simple. Once you have straightened out all the poles, there's slots that the poles go through. All you got to do is push them in. That's it. Push them in and wait until it comes out from the other side. Once you're done putting the poles through the loops, you're going to take this eye loop and insert it in the end of the tent pole and do this for all 4 sides. You may need a helper for this one to hold the other end from coming out, and you might have to use force to bend the poles and put those eye loops in the end of the poles. Your partner is going to hold the other end and you're going to force it to bend. One side down, do the same thing for the other side. Are you done? Don't be afraid to bend the poles. That's it. I actually really like this tent. The best thing about this tent is it's got a lot of mesh, which means more airflow. If you're camping in hot weather, this is a perfect tent for you. It's also lightweight and cheap. As far as the space goes, this is plenty spacious. And as a matter of fact, this is larger than both the Fanttik and the Coleman 4-person tents. There's a lot of space in here. I think this can easily fit 2 adults and 1 kid or 3 large adults in here. Now, most of you are probably worried about the privacy. Don't be. The rainfly that comes with this tent is very large and covers all the openings of the tent. Let me show you. Now you can see if you zip up your door and you put the rainfly on, you get complete privacy inside the tent. So now, as for my preferences, since I like lightweight, a lot of ventilation, and I need a lot of space, I like the Amazon Basic tents the most, but the Fanttik Outdoors is also a great second choice. Now, if you guys have a larger family of more than 4, the Ozark Trail might be the best choice for you. All these brand tents that you see behind me come in the configuration of either 2-person, 4-person, 6-person, 8-person, and I think the Ozark Trail also comes in 12-person. So you guys can pick based on your needs. I hope you guys found this video to be informative, and if you guys have any recommendations for other tents that you want me to review, leave them in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Now I gotta take all these tents down.